everybody, my name is Karen Dominguez, and today we're going to be talking about posing and styling tips to help add diversity to your maternity gallery. For this setup, I'm going to be using two FJ400s and a couple of blue gels to give a cool feeling to the portrait. I have the model in a blue bodysuit and a blue hat. I'm using the hat as a prop to give the model something to hold on to or use during the session. It adds a little bit of diversity to the photo, rather than just have her hands on the belly. We can have one hand on the belly and one hand on the hat. A lot of times when you're posing a pregnant mama, you want to make sure that you accentuate the belly and that they have good posture. One of the best ways to guarantee that mom really accentuates the belly is having mom push hips back. Show her, put your hips back. There you go, just like that, perfect. So instead of being here and it kind of gives you the bad posture, you want to have hips back and accentuates the belly. It even drops the belly. It defines it in the photos. I'm gonna have her right hand on the hat. And I also like to have the leg that's towards the photographer. I like to have the leg popped out and the toe up. This also helps with having the hips back. There you go, put your hips back. And then with the leg, I like to ensure that instead of having the leg out, the leg is in. And it creates kind of like an S shape on the model, and it looks really good in portraits. In addition to the two FJ400s with the blue gels, I'm also using a 53-inch deep umbrella with a silver interior and white diffusion to kind of balance out the overhead light on the model and kind of just make sure that the model's lit up without taking too much away from the two gel lights in the back. I like to use a dark gray backdrop because it absorbs color better. Today I'm using the 8x13 gray X Drop Pro. I wanted to incorporate a floor shot, again, to add diversity to the gallery. And when doing so, the posing is also important. We want to make sure that the belly is the focal point of the photograph. When we shoot on the ground like this, I want to make sure that mom has her toes pointed, not apart, but together, and that she rotates her hips, pointing the belly towards the camera. Rather than sitting, we want her to rotate, get off the ground to help the belly drop. When we have mom on the ground like this, we can have her hand on the legs, we can have her hand on the belly, we can even have her hand up like this. And because she's posed like this, the belly is not hiding as it would if she was like this. So as you can see, you can do different poses while being on the ground and still get beautiful portraits. I also want to do another floor shot. For this pose, I usually have mom on her knees. It's an uncomfortable pose if mom feels comfortable enough to do it. Here are a few tips and tricks to kind of make it a little bit more comfortable for mom. One of the things I like to ensure is that I don't put them on the floor on their knees until I'm 100% ready. I do like to explain the posing prior. I do like to tell them that they're going to be on their knees. I also like to ensure that their feet are up until I'm ready for the shot. So by doing this, it helps rest their ankles, and then we'll come back down once we're ready to take the shot. And once we're here, we can do hand on top of belly, left hand behind on the back, kind of like on the hip area. We can look forward, take some photos that way. We can turn towards the camera. We could even add some wood if we want to incorporate that into the photo. For this setup, I'm going to be using the 53-inch deep umbrella with the blue gel, as well as the rapid box switch 1x4 on each side of the model with an orange gel. and an 8x13 gray drop as our backdrop. We're using the 8x13 drop because it is a darker color, and we're going for a silhouette look for this photograph. I'm using the 53-inch umbrella with the blue light because I'm wanting to completely encompass her with the blue tone. Then I'm using the 2 rapid box switch 1x4 with the orange gels to rim the model on each side. The left side is lighting her hair as well as her arm, and the right is lighting her belly as well as her legs down to her toes. This will again highlight her curves and create a beautiful portrait for her gallery. For this setup, I like to use a 53-inch deep umbrella with a blue gel over the model to create the blue tone on the overall portrait. I also like to use a water bottle when I do this look. I call this the wet look. I like to have a sheer dress because when I use the water, it sticks to the model and accentuates the belly, the leg, all the areas that you really want to show off because it is a loose dress and it creates like that ripple effect with the water. See right here, like these ripples, and see how it sticks with the water? You can kind of trail it where you want it to stick. See that? Kind of already have water there on the belly, but see the little ripples? And you can kind of wet your model to give the wet look. I like to wet the hair. It creates that real pretty wet look. Look at me right there. Gorgeous. This hand that you have here, so I know it feels kind of weird, right? You're not really using it to do anything with it. It's just like a prop because if you lay on it, then it kind of gives you a weird neck. But if we do 1, 2, 3 and kind of come up off of it with the hand on the neck, there you go. And kind of come down a little bit on it, there we go. You just don't want it to be, you know, it's kind of here. There you go, perfect. And then chin up for me, towards the light. Turn your head, opposite side, opposite way, up, that way. You can kind of connect the hand so it doesn't look sad. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. In the last set we did, I wanted to have a very simple, timeless portrait, but still make it different. By incorporating the blue gel with the 53-inch umbrella, I created almost like a chilly, cold look, but still sexy, but simple enough that it created that timeless look I'm going for. I wanted to really go for the overall wet look and making sure we achieve that by, spraying more water on her. I wanted to ensure that we wet the belly, wet the leg, wet the hair to really give the wet look. It's simple enough and easy enough, but the small details really make a difference. I did a standing pose, and you can really work with the model as far as hands. The hands can go on top of the belly, under the belly, on the hip. I also laid the model down on the floor and made sure that she kind of rolled over and had the leg in the front to really give the curve, that S shape of the body. Again, we used the 53-inch umbrella, but got a completely different look and feel in the portrait. And this is simply by changing what the model's wearing, changing the look, as far as, making sure her hair's wet, the belly's wet, the dress is wet, and adding a different colored gel. You don't necessarily have to use blue. You can use any color, get different tones, different moods, and that really adds to the diversity of the gallery, and it makes it really fun for the model as well. Using gels is so much fun. I'd love to know what styling and posing tips you like the most. Leave a comment and let us know. Thank you for watching.